was left out. There was no place where he was welcome here on earth. But he had a plan for a house that shall ever stand. He spoke these words, upon this rock I'll build my church. I'm in this church, this glorious church. I did not join, no, I was born and had a new birth. Come glorious day, I'm gonna sing.
Welcome into the show, everybody. Glad to have you with us tonight. You're from Pike, Crenshaw, Dale, Coffee County. If you're watching on Facebook, internet, ever how you doing it, we're glad you're with us tonight. And we think we got a good show lined up for you tonight. But before I tell you who we're going to show, I'm going to let Dina, this is her first show with us tonight. Now, she works here at Troy Cable, but she works behind the scenes, you know. But she's agreed graciously to help me out tonight. I needed somebody to come in, and she's glad to do it for us. And she's going to tell you how you can get your church and community news to it. Okay, Dina?
Welcome to Mac's Southern Gospel Show on TV2. You can send your church announcements and community news to Mac's Southern Gospel Show, 1006 South Brundage Street, Troy, Alabama, 36081, or call 670-00852. I'm sorry. Also, you can email msgs@troycable.net. Your church and community news are read each Tuesday night at 7:50 and brought to you by Dillard Funeral Home in Troy and Brundage. Also, we can be seen on TC2, Facebook, and Internet. Encore shows are Sunday at 12 noon and Monday night at 7 p.m., covering Pike, Dale, Crenshaw, and Coffee counties.
Okay. And we're going to show you, first of all, the Booth Brothers tonight. And then after that, we're going to show you Legacy 5 live at the National Quartet Convention. But I think you'll enjoy both these videos. Stay with us. Here's the Booth Brothers.
Started out with a made-up mind to one day cross the finish line. I'm pressing toward the mark and for the prize. Well, at times I've had to stand my ground as Satan's tried to turn me around, but I will not be hindered by his lie. I'm not gonna walk away. I've got too much at stake. I've come too far to turn back now. Every battle that I have fought will soon be forgotten, and I'm trading this old crossing for a crown. I can almost hear them cheer me on and see the ones who have reached home. Now they wait for us to win this race, yeah. A banquet like we've never known will be held at God's royal throne, and there will be rewarded for our faith. I'm not gonna walk away. I've got too much at stake. I've come too far to turn back now. And I'm trading this old crossing for a crown. Yeah, I'm not gonna walk away. I've got too much at stake. I've come too far to turn back now. Every battle that I have fought will soon be forgotten, and I'm trading this old crossing for a crown. So crossing for a crown. I'm not gonna walk away. I've got too much at stake. I've come too far to turn back now. Every battle that I have fought will soon be forgot. And I'm trading this old crossing for a crown. I'm trading this old crossing for a crown. Yeah, boys. Jonathan. All right. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Good, but it's exciting. Yeah. Hey.
One of the things about this thing we're doing today is people get a little, not exactly, but a good example of what it's like in the studio recording. Being able to see where the musicians are separated and isolated, like the drummers in a place with a wall behind them, and then you see the engineers. We're excited for people to be able to see that part of it. For a lot of singer musicians, the studio is one of our favorite places to be because you're able to be creative.
It's where the songs take on life. When you write a song or you arrange a song or you got all these ideas in your head, you bring it into the studio, the players start playing, you start singing the parts and putting it all together. I think the songs take on life, and it's a blast to see the songs take wings, you know, and then that's what the people will eventually hear. So it's like Michael said, one of our favorite times is to come in and track and then put the vocals down to a new recording. It's just a blast. We love it.
It's a real relaxed atmosphere as well, which it's a little bit different doing what we're doing today, but at the same time, even in our programs, we try to keep that living room feel. Even when we're on stage, we want to keep it that real close feel. And so this is a treat for us, and hopefully the folks will enjoy kind of the behind the scenes.
It was early in the morning, and the stillness filled the garden where he lay. Then the ground shook with power as the angels came and rolled the stone away. All the glory of the living God broke through to the darkness of the tomb, and the love of the Father came and filled every corner of the room. Love was in the room, and new life was born where only death had been. Love was in the room, and death and hell would never reign again. When the glory of the living God broke through to the darkness of the tomb, the earth was filled with His beauty, and love was in the room. I was trapped in sin and weakness, sinking ever deeper day by day. But then the blessed Holy Spirit came to touch my heart and roll the stone away. All the glory of the living God broke through to the darkness of the tomb, and the love of the Father came and filled every corner of my room. Love was in the room, and new life was born where only death had been. Love was in of the tomb. The earth was filled with His beauty, and love was in the room. When the glory of the living God broke through to the darkness of the tomb, the earth was filled with His beauty, and love is in my room. Love was in the room. Love was in the room. Love was in the
The First National Bank is a true community bank. That's why we created and introduced our Spirit checking account. Spirit Checking offers you checks and debit cards that display the logo of your favorite school. Every time you make a purchase with your Spirit debit card, the First National Bank will donate 1 cent to your school. Talk Spirit Checking with us today in Troy or Brundage. It's just another way we're making your banking better. Member FDIC equal.
The Bank's Buy Right is your one-stop service center. They have gasoline at competitive prices and a deli that serves breakfast and lunch, barbecue sandwiches, camp stew, cheeseburgers, chicken tenders, and more, all served by the friendly staff at Buy Right. The Buy Right also has feed for your animals and pets, plus a hardware section and plenty of cold beverages. When you check out, you'll have a friendly cashier to take care of you. Visit the Bank's Buy Right in downtown Banks today.
Sail on when the water gets high. Sail on when the wind starts to die. Sail on. It's just a matter of minutes till the ship comes to get us, and we'll all get in it. When we're all born, we set out to sea, looking for answers continuously. Then when we find out to Him we belong, we watch for the skies and keep sailing on. Sail on when the water gets high. Sail on when the wind starts to die. Sail on. It's just a matter of minutes till the ship comes to get us, and we'll all get in it. Cast up your sails and let the wind blow. Jesus will never let your ship lose control. Just keep your compass set on the sun, and He'll guide us safely to His beautiful home. We can't afford to throw our lives to the wind, to the wind. We got the Lord in control of our ship, and He'll guide us safely in. He'll guide us in. Sail on when the water gets high. Sail on when the wind starts to die. Sail on. It's just a matter of minutes till the ship comes to get us, and we'll all get in and sail on. When the water gets high, sail on. When the wind starts to die, sail on. It's just a matter of minutes till the ship comes to get us, and we'll all get in and sail on. When the water gets high, sail on. When the wind starts to die, sail on. It's just a matter of minutes till the ship comes to get us, and we'll all get in and sail on. The water gets high, sail on.
on command.
Another song that we're doing for the first time Squire wrote is a song entitled He Came to Me. Now, all gospel songs should have absolute clear doctrine and theology. If there's ever been a song that really got it right, this one has got it right, because you must understand the miracle of salvation, meaning Christ came to us while we were dead in our sin. Adam sinned. From that point on, we were separated from God, spiritually dead. A dead man does what? Nothing. So, how does a dead man end up being regenerated and sanctified with God the Father again? That's the miracle. And that's why I love to sing this song, He Came to Me.
The gulf that separated me from Christ my Lord, it was so vast, the crossing I could never ford. From where I was to His demands, it seems so far. I cried, dear Lord, I cannot come to where you are. He came to me. He came to me when I could not come to where He was. He came to me. That's why He died on Calvary. When I could not come to where He was, He came to me. He came to me when I was bound in chains of my sin. Oh, He came to me when I possessed no hope within. He picked me up and drew me gently to His side, where today in His sweet love I now abide. He came to me. Yes, He came to me.
Let's power savings. To save more, use less. Set your thermostat to 78 degrees in the summer and 68 in the winter. Change the filters on your heating and cooling system every month. And keep your water heater at 120 degrees. That'll cool off your energy bill. It's easy. So start saving energy and money today.
A message from South Alabama Electric Cooperative.
If you've had an accident or just want a new look for your vehicle, come see us at Troy Paint and Body, where we do it right the first time. Our staff has more than 100 years combined experience and can handle repairs and paint work on any make or model. We also offer a lifetime guarantee as long as you own your vehicle. Now that shows we stand behind our work. And our 24-hour towing service means we're here when you need us. So come see us at Troy Paint and Body, located on South Brundage Street in Troy beside the post office. Troy Paint and Body, where we may meet by accident, but you'll be glad we did.
Dillard Memorials, LLC. A memorial tribute is an important decision. Let Dillard Memorials, LLC, located in Brundage, Alabama, help you with your cemetery needs. Marvin Jackson, Jeff Ellis, and Nancy Allen welcome your questions, and if you need help with the design, they will be glad to offer you suggestions. You can call Dillard Memorials at 334-536-0180 or go by and see them in person. And remember, you do not have to wait until there is a need.
I was working in town one afternoon, attending some business affairs. I heard a commotion a couple streets over and wondered what's happening there. A young man was running from in that direction and stopped just to catch his breath. I asked him to please tell me what was the hurry. He smiled up at me and he said, I was trying to catch the crippled man. Did he run past this way? He was rushing home to tell everyone what Jesus did today. And the mute man was telling myself and the deaf girl he's leading to answer God's call. It's hard to believe, but if you don't trust me, ask the blind man, he saw it all. Go ask the blind man, he saw it all. So my friend, if the struggles and burdens you carry are heavy and dragging you down, you've tried everything you can possibly think of, there's no relief to be found. That very same Jesus that altered the future of the blind man, the deaf and the lame, is still reaching out in your hour of trouble. One touch and you're never the same. You'll be trying to catch the crippled man. Did he run past this way? Oh, he was rushing home to tell everyone what Jesus did today. And the mute man was telling myself and the deaf girl he's leading to answer God's call. Oh, it's hard to believe, but if you don't trust me, ask the blind man, he saw it all. Oh, ask the blind man, he saw it all. He saw it all.
What Salvation's Done is really a song that was written actually from Diane Wilkinson, who's written many of the big Southern gospel songs over the years. Wonderful writer, sweet lady. And she collaborated with Rusty Golden. And Rusty has really just come on the scene in Southern gospel. Rusty's a buddy of ours, and this was the first song of their collaboration that we actually recorded. There were two things about the song that really caught my attention. Number one, the title alone, What Salvation's Done for Me. We've sung many songs about salvation and this, that, and the other, but I've never heard one say, let me tell you what salvation has done for me, what being saved has done for me. So it was a little bit of a unique look at the results of salvation. Number two, musically speaking, it's totally different from anything else out there. And we are always looking for those songs that are different. That's what we built our career on, is trying to find sounds that nobody else is doing, yet not forgetting who we're singing to and what they would want to hear. Because the audience was not, God didn't give us the audience to feed our ego. We're there to serve the people. So we have to keep them in mind. And I'm just thankful that we were the ones.
Used to be so lonesome, never had a friend. Always looking out for number one. Didn't know where I was going, didn't care where I had been. The life I lived had me on the run. One day Jesus found me and took my sin away. He showed me what I thought I'd never see. He put me in his family, and he's with me to this day. Let me tell you what salvation's done for me. I used to be a blind man, but now my vision's clear. Mercy came and drove the shame from me. There's peace of mind with Jesus that drives out every fear. I'm stronger than I thought I'd ever be. I can't tell you why he loves me as bad as I had been. Oh, why I'm worthy of this life of victory. I know I'm not a scholar, just a sinner saved by grace, but I can tell you what salvation's done for me. One day when life is over, I'll go to my reward, where heaven waits for those who've been set free, with saints from all the ages in the presence of our Lord. This is what salvation's done for me. I used to be a blind man, but now my vision's clear. Mercy came and drove the shame from me. No more shame. This peace of mind with Jesus that drives out every fear. I'm stronger than I thought I'd ever be. just a sinner saved by grace, but I can tell you what salvation's done for me. Oh, what salvation's done for me.
I tell you what, I hope you've enjoyed the Booth Brothers tonight. It's a little bit different. They were recording in a studio and making a TV and a radio, and making a record too. So that's the way it works when they do that. But I enjoy it, and I hope you did too. We got another video coming up in a moment. Before I tell you about that, I'm gonna let Dina tell you about one of our fine sponsors.
Pike Equipment Rental, located on the Henderson Highway. Sales manager is Kendall Allen. Phone number is 670-6675. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 5 p.m. Kendall wants me to remind you it's time to get your house in order. They have pressure washers, surface cleaners, paint sprayers, lawn equipment, and long leaf pine straw. Also, Pike Equipment Rental has contractor supplies, erosion control supplies, safety equipment, as well as generators. So go by and see all Kendall has at Pike Equipment Rental at 1000 Henderson Highway. Also, again, the phone number is 670-6675.
Okay. We got Legacy 5 coming up. Going to show you that for the rest of the show tonight. So let's get started with them right now. You'll enjoy this group too.
Legacy 5, yeah!
I told God I would go anywhere except that one place way over there.
Well, what do you suppose God told me to do? He said, that's the very place that I'm sending you to.
Then I thought of every reason
that it wouldn't work out, and I named them
one by one.
But he said there's nothing to it, and I wouldn't say to do it if I knew it couldn't be done.
He wouldn't say do it if it couldn't be done. He wouldn't say win them if they couldn't be won. So you might as well obey, cause you know he wouldn't say do it if it couldn't be done.
Listen. Well, how has God been talking to you? Is there something that he's told you to do, but you are paralyzed by worry and dread? You'll never know the blessing till you do what he said.
Just remember God is able,
and he'll make a way, and the battle
will be won.
When you say there's nothing to it,
and he wouldn't say do it if you do it couldn't be done. He wouldn't say do it if it couldn't be done. He wouldn't say win them if they couldn't be won. So you might as well obey, cause you know he wouldn't say do it if it couldn't be done. He wouldn't say do it if it couldn't be done. He wouldn't say win them if they couldn't be won. So you might as well obey, cause you know he wouldn't say do it if it couldn't be done. Do it if it couldn't be done. Do it if it couldn't be done.
unless the Father looked down out of love and saw us in depths we could not rise above, unless he saw fit to send his only Son to undo the damage that our sin had done. Unless a lamb is led to the slaughter, and upon the altar the sacrifice made, unless he saved the sons and the daughters with blood that poured from him to think, but with joy I confess, my soul would be lost unless the cross had not held him so high up from the earth, as if mocking the sky, unless he was willing to die in my place, then I would not know this most wonderful grace. Unless a lamb is led to the slaughter, and upon the altar the sacrifice laid, unless he saved the sons and the daughters with blood that poured from him that day. Oh, I tremble to think, but with joy I confess, my soul would be lost unless a lamb is led to the slaughter, and upon the altar the sacrifice made, unless he saved the sons and the daughters with blood that poured from him that day. Oh, I tremble to think, but with joy I confess, my soul would be lost unless he saved the sons and the daughters with blood that poured from him that day. Oh, I tremble to think, but with joy I confess, my soul would be lost
Come visit Troy Nissan. With a new modern look and the same great staff, we are dedicated to providing you with an excellent customer experience. Shop us online at www.troynissaninc.com. Free oil changes for life on all new vehicles. Thanks for being part of our family. Troy Nissan.
When you need short-term rehabilitation, Luverne Health and Rehabilitation LLC is ready to serve you. Luverne Health and Rehab LLC offers physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy. The clinical staff consists of registered nurses, licensed practical nurses, and certified nursing assistants. The staff is professionally trained to deliver care for all types of residents in need. So the next time your doctor says you need physical therapy, choose Luverne Health and Rehab and let their family care for yours. Their number is 335-5331.
Okay. Coming up in about 10 minutes, Dina will be doing the church and community news for you. But right now, let's get back to more of Legacy 5.
Thank you so much. Great job, guys. Good job. We have a young man with us tonight making his first appearance with Legacy 5 at the NQC, and I was so excited for y'all to hear him because I think he's amazing. His name is Frank Siemens. He is from Houston, Texas. Give him a good hand. Not that he died for everybody. Why in the world would he choose me to die for? The song says, not that he died for the whole world. Listen.
Familiar words so often seen, that precious truth, John 3:16. You love the world, you offered grace, yet what leaves me most amazed is not that you died for the whole world. That humbles my heart, brings me to my knees. Not that you died for the whole world, but Lord, that you died for me. Aren't you glad he died for you tonight? Thank you. With trembling voice, I confess your redeeming love, my unworthiness, the cruel cross, the nails, the spear, yet mercy flowed. Lord, I'm moved to tears, and it's not that you died for the whole world. That humbles my heart, brings me to my knees. Not that you died for the whole world, but Lord, that you died for me. Lord, it's not that you died for the whole world. That humbles my heart, brings me to my knees. Not that you died for the whole world, but Lord, that you died for me.
You enjoy Frank Siemens. This is called Raised to Walk.
Raised to walk, raised to walk, I was raised to walk.
Just like the man who was in the grave, I was wrapped up in sin, but then I was saved. Now I can't be still, gotta share what I know. My feet wanna dance, wanna run, wanna go. I was
Raised to walk in newness of life,
and now I can.
and roll back and be satisfied. Just to be silent and not tell about what Jesus did when he called me out.
I was
Raised to walk with him every day.
Oh, I won't.
Won't be quiet, I've just got to say.
I was
Raised to sing and to talk. Most of all, I was raised to walk.
Just like the ones who were blind and lame. One day Jesus came by. Now I'm not the same. It's a whole new world. Ever since he has come, why would I stay here now that I can run? I was raised
to walk in newness of life.
and now I can.
And go
silent and not tell about what Jesus did when he called me out. I was raised to walk with him every day. No, I won't be quiet, I've just got to say I was raised to sing and to talk. Most of all, I was raised to walk. Oh, I was raised to walk. 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 I was raised to walk in newness of life. And now I can't go back and be satisfied. Just to be silent and not tell about what Jesus did when he called me out. Raised to walk with him every day. Won't be quiet, I just got to say. Raised to sing and to talk. Most of all, I was raised to walk. Most of all, I was raised to walk. Raised to walk. Praise him, Jesus our blessed Redeemer. Sing all earth his wonderful love proclaim. Hail him, highest archangels in glory. Strength and honor give to his holy name. Like a shepherd, Jesus will guard his children. In his arms he carries them all day long. Praise him, tell of his excellent greatness. Praise him, ever in joyful song. I will sing of my Redeemer, his triumphant power I'll tell, how the victory he giveth over sin and death and hell. Sing, oh sing of my Redeemer, sing of my Redeemer. With his blood he purchased me, his blood he purchased me. On the cross he sealed my pardon. He sealed my pardon. Paid the debt and made me sound his praises. Jesus who bore our sorrows, love unbounded, wonderful, deep and strong. Praise him, tell of his excellent greatness. Praise him, ever in joyful song. Praise him, Jesus, in joyful song, in joyful
The Banks Buy Right is your one-stop service center. They have gasoline at competitive prices and a deli that serves breakfast and lunch, barbecue sandwiches, camp stew, cheeseburgers, chicken tenders, and more, all served by the friendly staff at Buy Right. The Buy Right also has feed for your animals and pets, plus a hardware section and plenty of cold beverages. When you check out, you'll have a friendly cashier to take care of you. Visit the Banks Buy Right in downtown Banks today.
A personal touch, a high level of trust. Whether it's checking and savings accounts, personal or business loans, or our local friendly service. That's what Troy Bank and Trust customers expect. But now we offer more. free identity theft protection for our new and existing customers, protecting your family's time, money, and good name from identity theft. Because protecting your identity is now a big part of our identity.
It's time now for our church and community news brought to you by Dillard Funeral Home in Troy and in Brundage. You know, the staff of Dillard Funeral Home realizes how important family is. They'll always treat your loved ones as if they're their own. If you need their services, be assured that your loved ones will be treated with dignity and respect. Dillard Funeral Home has 2 locations to serve you, one in Troy, one in Brundage. Call Dillard Funeral Home in Troy, 334-566-1720. In Brundage, 334-735-2375. Dillard Funeral Home, they're here for you in your time of need. And now with the church and community news, here's Dina.
The following gospel music ministries will be in concert on the dates indicated at 7 p.m. at the Klondike Gospel Music Center, located one halfway between Newton and Ozark, Alabama, at 3885 Highway 123 South. There will be no admission charge. Friday, March 1st, will be Mark Cave in Piggott, Arizona. And Saturday, March 2nd, Beverly and Carol Sin with Kay Armour in Pinkard, Alabama. Hurricane Michael Disaster Relief Drive. Troy Cable offices will be collecting non-perishable items to take to the disaster victims along Florida's coast. Many are without basic necessities and could use our help. Examples of items being collected, but not limited to, are bread, bottled water, non-perishable foods, baby wipes, and trash bags. Our collection sites are Troy, 1006 South Brundage Street. In Ozark is 1298 Andrews Avenue, and in Enterprise is 106 North Edwards Street. Disabled Veterans Outreach Program rep at Troy, read that please.
I know how that is. Mike Warren with the Disabled Veterans Outreach Program will be at the Troy Career Center each Friday from 8:30 to 3:30. Veterans needing assistance should be making an appointment by contacting Warren at 334-347-0044. Troy Career Center, 1023 South Brundage Street, Troy, Alabama. Okay, we appreciate you folks being with us tonight. Thank you so much. Folks in Pike, Crenshaw, Dale, Coffee County, and Dina, appreciate you sitting in at the last minute just about it.
Thank you.
I asked her this morning, would she think she could help me out tonight, and she done a great job. First time on here, she done real good, I'm going to tell you. And she may be back. Can't ever tell. But anyway, we appreciate y'all being with us tonight. And join us again next Tuesday night. Remember, encore performance, Sunday at 12 noon, 7 o'clock Monday night. And we'll see you next Tuesday night, Max Southern Gospel Show. So long, everybody. Going to leave you with Legacy 5.
Here's a new song from a new record we got this week. Features our little baritone, our little lead singer, Scott Fowler. Come out here and tell us about this.
Roll away, roll away, roll away, roll away. Doubts and fears and sadness all roll away, roll away, they roll away, roll away. Every time I call His name, and when I'm sad, and all alone, and nothing can move this impossible stone. I just talk to Jesus and my burdens roll away. Roll away, roll away, roll away, roll away. Doubts and fears and sadness all roll away, they roll away, roll away. Every time I call His name, when I'm sad, and all alone, and nothing can move this impossible stone. I just talk to Jesus and my burdens roll away. In this life there are struggles, we all have our shares of trials and troubles, and heartaches along the way. But there is joy and there is comfort in serving a God who's always triumphant. When I talk to Jesus, all my burdens roll away. They roll away, roll away, they roll away, roll away. Doubts and fears and sadness all roll away, roll away, they roll away, roll away. Every time I call His name, when I'm sad, and all alone, and nothing can move this impossible stone. I just talk to Jesus and my burdens roll away. Well, Jesus knows my condition. He's always aware of my need before I ever mention. Oh, yes. The heartaches when I pray, but when I speak, He will listen. He longs to hear the cry of His children. When I talk to Jesus, all my burdens roll away. Roll away, they roll away. Doubts and fears and sadness all roll away. They roll away. Every time I call His name, when I'm sad, and all alone, nothing can move this impossible stone. I just talk to Jesus and my burdens roll away. I just talk to Jesus and my burdens roll away. I just talk to Jesus and my burdens roll away.
How many of y'all ever had a burden that got rolled away because Jesus came on the scene? Amen? You know what? We're not immune to any of the problems that the world has just because we know the Lord. The Bible pretty much guarantees us that we're going to have some tough days. I believe in this country that we've seen some tough days, but I believe some tougher days are ahead. I really do. And I believe that people will be looking for the church, looking at the church to see how we respond. They're not really interested in our entertainment value. You know, you're not going to see a lot of people at this place tonight that'll be here because they don't really care for Southern gospel music. They've got all the entertainment they need. They got movies, they got concerts, they got all this stuff. When they start looking at the church is when things go wrong. Do we still have that thing in our heart we say we do when the doctor says cancer? Or when dad leaves a family? Buddy, that's when we've got to know that what we say on Sunday morning is true on Monday morning. Amen? Well, back last year, Judge Roy Moore in Alabama got in a heap of trouble by supporting the Ten Commandments and putting that big monument in front of y'all. Alabama folks, am I right? Is that how that happened?
He was left out